biscuits and gravy. We ate some, and then he walked out the door. That door right there, and that was it.
That was it? That was the last time you saw him?
Well, I went to bed Saturday night, got up Sunday morning, still no Beverly. I didn't make much of it, though. I just thought he'd gone on a bender.
Well, why would he do that? It's not like you couldn't drink at home unless you were riding his ass.
I never said anything to Beverly about his drinking. Never got on him about it.
Great.
I swear, Barb, he could drink himself into oblivion.
So Sunday, still no sign of him?
That's right, Sunday, still no sign. And I started to get a little worried, don't you know? And that's when I got all worked up about that safety deposit box. We kept an awful lot of cash in that box. And jewelry, expensive jewelry. Well, I had a diamond ring in that box that appraised at over $7,000.
Wait, I'm missing something. Why do we care about the safety deposit box?
Well, I know what you'll say, but your father and I had an arrangement. If something should happen to one of us, the other would go empty out that box.
Because...
It gets rolled into the estate and then it goes to probate.
Right, that's right.
Such a fucking cynic.
Well, I mean, you're disappointed.
Okay, fine. So what about the safety deposit box?
Well, I had to wait for the bank to open on Monday morning so I could get into that box. And after I emptied the box, I called the police and reported him missing on Monday morning.
And you're just now calling you a date on Thursday?
I didn't call you.
You had Ivy call me 5 days later.
I didn't want to worry you, sweetheart.
Son of a bitch!
Violet, are you sure there wasn't some event that triggered his leaving?
You mean like a fight?
Yes.
No, there was nothing. And we fought a lot. You know that, but no, he just left.
Maybe he needed to get away from you.
That's nice of you to say.
That's no crime. Being married is hard.
Under the best of circumstances.
But nothing, not see you again or take a walk. Good old unfathomable dad.
Oh, that man. What I first fell in love with, was his mystery. I thought it was sexy as hell. You knew he was the smartest one in the room. Knew that if he would just say something, knock you out. But he'd just stand there, a little smile on his face, never say a word. Sexy.
Yeah, that mystery cut both ways.
And there wasn't anything different or unusual or, I don't know.
He hired this woman, didn't ask me, just hired this woman to come live in our house a few days before he left.
You don't want her here?
I don't know what she's doing here. She's a stranger in my home. There's an Indian in my home.
What, do you have a problem with Indians, Violet?
Well, I don't know what to say to an Indian.
They're called Native Americans now, Mom.
Who calls them that? Who makes that decision?
It's what they like to be called.
Well, they aren't any more native than me.
In fact, they are.
Well, what's wrong with Indian?
Why is it so hard just to call people what they want to be called?
Oh, let's just call the dinosaurs Native Americans while we're at it.
Well, she may be an Indian, but she makes the best goddamn apple pie I ever ate in my life.
It is good, isn't it?
A cook? He hired a cook? Well, now that don't make any sense. We don't eat.
That sounds healthy.
We eat saltines and cheese and a ham sandwich. But I can't remember the last time that stove turned on. Years.
Now you get biscuits and gravy. Kind of nice, huh?
Nice for you now. But you'll be gone soon, never to return.
Mom,
When was the last time you were here?
it's
No,
starting
really,
on that.
I don't remember.
I'm very dutiful, Mom, okay? I call, I write, I send presents.
You do not.
I send presents on birthdays and Mother's Day.
Because you're dutiful.
All right, enough!
You're grown-ups. Grown-ups. You can go where you want.
I have a lot of obligations, Mom. Okay, I have a daughter starting high school in just a couple of weeks.
Last time I saw her, she was grade school.
But I won't talk about this.
I don't care about you two. Not really. But I would like to see my granddaughter every now and again.
You're seeing her now.
But your father, you broke his heart when you moved away.
It is wildly unfair.
Am I gonna have to separate the two of you?
You know you were Beverly's favorite. Don't pretend you don't know that.
But okay, I don't want to know that, okay? I would prefer to think that my parents loved all their children equally.
And I'm sure you'd prefer to think that Santa Claus brought you your presents at Christmas time too. But it just isn't so. If you'd had more than one child, you would know parents always have a favorite. Mattie Faye was my mother's favorite. Big deal. I got used to it. You were your daddy's favorite.
Great, thanks.
Broke his heart.
What was I supposed to do, okay? Colorado offered Bill twice the money he was making at TU.
Wait, why are we getting
And they were willing to hire me too. Daddy knew we had to take those jobs. You think he would have jumped at the chance that Bill
Oh, now you are wrong there. You never would have gotten Beverly Weston out of Oklahoma. And don't think he didn't have his opportunities either after Meadowlark came out.
I'm sure.
After Meadowlark was published, he had offers from everywhere in the country. Lots better places than Colorado.
Now you want to knock Colorado?
Well, it's not hard to do.
Barbara, Jesus.
Daddy's book came out 40 years ago. Okay, academia is very different now. It is extremely competitive.
All right, now we're all getting a little on edge.
Tell me all about academia.
Daddy gave me his blessing and I didn't even ask for
That's
it.
what he told you.
Fine, come
So
on.
now you gonna tell me the true story? Some terrible shit Daddy said behind my back.
Beverly didn't say terrible things behind your back. He just told me he was disappointed in you because you said it.
Is that supposed to be a comment on Bill? Daddy never said anything like that to you.
Your father thought that you had talent as a writer.
If he thought that, and I doubt that's true, he was wrong. Anyways, what difference does it make? It's my life. I can do what I want. So he was disappointed in me because I settled for a beautiful family and a teaching career. Is that what you're saying? Load of absolute horseshit.
Oh, horseshit! Horseshit! Everyone say horseshit. Say horseshit, Bill.
Horseshit.
What'd you take?
Nothing.
What did you take? What pills did you take?
A muscle relaxer.
Excuse me. I will not go through this with you again.
Go through what?
These fucking pills! I will not go through this with you again!
I don't know what you're talking about.
The psych ward, calls at 3 a.m. about people in your backyard.
Oh, you are
The
so much
police,
wrong.
all the rest of it. You do know what I'm talking about, okay? You spent a goddamn fortune on these fucking
Stop
pills,
yelling.
and then you spent another fortune getting off them.
It's not the same. I didn't have a reason.
And now it's okay to get hooked because you've got a reason?
I'm not hooked on anything.
Okay, I'm not saying you are or not. I'm just saying I will not go through this with you again.
I'm not. I'm in pain.
Because your mouth.
Yes! Because my mouth burns from the pure damage.
A lot of pain?
Yes. I've gotten a cancer in my mouth. And it burns like shit. And Beverly has disappeared. And you're yelling at me.
Not yelling at you.
You couldn't come home when I got cancer. But the minute Beverly disappeared, you came rushing back.
Look, you're right. I'm sorry, okay? You're right, okay? I'm sorry. Do you know where I think he is? I think he got some whiskey, a carton of cigarettes, a couple of good spine offs, and he took a boat somewhere nice and shady, close to the shore, and he's fishing and reading and drinking. And if the mood strikes him, maybe even writing a little. I think he's safe. He's gonna walk right through that door anytime.
Hi.
Hello.
Am I bugging you?
No, do you need something?
No. I thought maybe you'd like to smoke a joint with me.
No, thank you.
Okay, I didn't know. Am I bugging you?
No,
Okay. Do you mind if I smoke a joint?
no,
There's no place I can go. You know, I'm staying right by Grandma's room, and if I go outside, they're gonna wonder.
Right.
Mom and Dad don't mind. You won't get into trouble or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
You sure?
If they knew I stuck this joint under the cap of Dad's deodorant before our flight and then sat there sweating, like in that movie, Maria Full of Grace. Did you see that?
I don't think so.
I just mean they don't mind that I smoke pot. Dad doesn't. Mom kind of does. She thinks it's bad for me. I think the real reason it bugs her is because Dad smokes pot too, and she wishes he didn't. Dad's much cooler than Mom, really. Well, that's not true. He's just cooler in that way, I guess. You sure?
Yes. No, I'm fine.
No, he's really not cooler. He and Mom are separated right now.
I'm sorry.
He's fucking one of his students, which is pretty uncool if you ask me. Some people would think that's cool, like those dicks who teach them in the humanities department, because they're all fucking their students or wish they were fucking their students. Lolita. I mean, I don't care at all. He can fuck whoever he wants. He's a teacher, and that's who teachers meet, students. He was just a turd the way he went about it, and didn't give Mom a chance to respond or anything. And what sucks now is that Mom's watching me like a hawk. Like, she's afraid I'll have some post-divorce freakout and become some heroin addict or shoot everybody at school. Or, God forbid, lose my virginity. I don't know what it is about Dad splitting that put Mom on Hyman patrol. Do you have a boyfriend?
No, not these days.
Me neither. I did go with this boy Josh for like almost a year, but he was retarded. Are your parents still together?
They passed away.
Oh. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
Oh, fuck no. I'm really sorry. I feel fucking terrible now. It's okay. Oh, God. Okay, were you close with them?
Yeah.
Okay, another stupid question there, Jean. Real good. Wow, like, were you close to your parents?
Not everybody is.
Yeah, right? So that's what I meant. Thanks. Oh, wow. This is them?
Mm-hmm. Their wedding picture.
That's sweet. Their costumes are fantastic. This is a great room. Very Night of the Hunter. This used to be my room when we'd come and stay.
I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't matter to me. It's just a room. What are you reading?
T.S. Eliot?
That's cool.
Your grandfather loaned it to me.
Grandpa's weird. Mom freaked when she got the call from Aunt Ivy this morning. Just like freaked. I've never seen her like that. I couldn't get her to calm down. It was weird. I guess it's not weird that she freaked out, but like to see your mom freak like that, you know? Like you've never seen before? And we're real close. Did you ever see your parents freak out?
They weren't really the type.
Yeah, right? So like imagine if you did just one day see them like totally lose their shit. Just like, whoa. I like your necklace.
Thank you.
Did you make that?
My grandma.
It's a turtle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like there's something in it.
My umbilical cord.
Ew! Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god. It's kind of gross.
It's not unsanitary.
Why would you do that? Is it something
It's a Cheyenne tradition.
You're Cheyenne? Like that movie, Powwow Highway. Did you see it?
When a Cheyenne baby is born, their umbilical cord is dried and sewn into this pouch. Turtles for girls, lizards for boys, and we wear it for the rest of our lives.
Wow.
Because if we lose it, our souls belong nowhere, and after we die, our souls will walk the earth looking for where we belong.
Don't say anything about Mom and Dad splitting up, okay? They're trying to play this kind of low-key.
Look what I found. Isn't that great?
Have copies.
I don't remember a hardback copy. I forgot there was a time they ever published poetry in hardback. Hell, I forgot there was a time they ever published poetry at all.
To be able to sleep in this heat.
You know, I wonder if this is worth something.
I'm sure it's not.
You never know. I mean, first edition, hardback, mint condition, Academy Fellowship. Wallace Stevens Award, that's right, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This book was a big deal.
Wasn't that big a deal?
In those circles it was.
Those are small circles.
Dedicated to my Bible. That's nice. Christ, I can't imagine the amount of pressure he must have felt after this came out. And probably every word he wrote after this, he must have been thinking, well, what are they going to say about this? Are they going to compare this to metal art?
Jean, go to bed.
She just turned out the light. You'd think, though, that at some point you just say to hell with it. You write something anyway, right? I mean, who cares what they say about it? I mean, I don't know. Me, myself, I was...
Shut up about that fucking book.
What's the matter?
Just dripping with envy over these 30 poems my father wrote back in the 60s. For God's sake, don't you hear yourself?
You're mistaken. I have great admiration for these poems, not envy.
Citing his list of awards.
I was merely talking about the value.
My father didn't write anymore for a lot of reasons, but critical opinion was not one of them. Hard as that may be for you to believe, I know how important that stuff is to you.
What are you attacking me for? I didn't do
I'm
anything.
sure that's what Sissy says too. So she can comfort you, reassure you. Oh no, Billy, you didn't do anything.
What is that? Why are you bringing that up?
They're all symptoms of your male menopause, whether it's you struggling with a creative question or screwing a girl who still wears a retainer.
All right, look. I came here to be with you because I wanted to be with you in a difficult time. But I am not going to be held hostage in this room so you can attack me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you hostage. You should really go.
I'm not going anywhere. I flew to Oklahoma to be with you, and now you're stuck with me. And her name is Cindy.
Your stupid name. At least you have the courtesy of recognizing when I'm meeting you.
Violet really has a way of putting you in attack mode.
She has nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't you believe it? You feel so much rage for her that you just can't help but dish it.
Swear to God, you're psychoanalyzing me right now, and I'm going to skin you.
You may not agree with my methods, but you know I'm right.
Your methods, well, thank you, doctor. But I really don't need any help from my mother to feel rage.
Do you want to argue? Is that what you need to do? Well, pick a subject and let me know what it is so at least I have a fighting chance.
The subject is me. I am the subject, you narcissistic motherfucker. I am in pain. I need help.
I cop to being a narcissist. We're the products of a narcissistic generation.
You can't do it, can you? You can't talk about me for 2 seconds.
You called me a narcissist. And every time I try and talk about you, you accuse me of psychoanalyzing you.
You do understand that it hurts, right? To go from sharing a bed with you for 16 years to sleeping by myself?
I'm here now.
Don't always say shit like that! As if the past and the future don't exist.
Can we not make this a gender discussion?
These men really believe that here and now is enough. It's just horseshit to avoid talking about things that they're afraid to say.
I'm not necessarily keen on the notion of saying things that would hurt you.
Like what?
Don't!
What? Let me say it. You must realize there's nothing you can say to hurt me any more than I'm already hurting. The damage is done.
You're mistaken. I think you get in this masochistic frame of mind that actually desires to be hurt more than it. Barbara, please. We have enough going on with your parents right now. Let's not revisit all this.
Revisit this. When did we visit this to begin with? When you pulled the rug out from under me, I still don't know what happened. Do I bore you, intimidate you, disgust you? Or is this just about the pleasures of young flesh, teenage pussy? I really need to know.
You need to know now? You want to have this discussion with Beverly missing? Your mother as crazy as a loon, and our daughter 20 feet away. You really want to do this now?
You're right. Just hunker down for a cozy night's sleep. Next to my husband.
Barbara, look. This discussion deserves our care and patience. We'll both be in a better frame of mind to talk about this once your father's come home.
Father's dead, Bill.